All right, we're back at it again with my favorite segment of the week, always, the betting segment. Guys, I know. I'm having a rough time right now, but I promise you we are going to go on a crazy run. Azim's doing okay, better than me, obviously, but I promise you guys a positive week. I'm going to be humble. I'm still coming with a can't lose, because what do you guys expect? I always come with a can't lose. But I'm going to be humble, and we're going to have a better week. We're going to start off going through every game, then we'll give you guys our favorite 5. What's your recap of the week?
All right, so last week, my top 5, my Fab 5, they weren't that strong because I had Titans for 2 of them. And the over didn't win. For the over I gave that week at that time. The overall over did win because it went down to 50.5 at one point, and they had 51, but I had it at 52, so that lost. But now going through this week, starting off, I'm going to start off with the Colts and Lions game. Lions plus 2.5. I will never in my life bet on Phillip Rivers, and I will never in my life tell you guys to bet on Phillip Rivers. No matter who they play, I will always take the other team, just because you can never trust that guy. And Lions had a nice comeback last week against the Falcons. Maybe they keep that groove going. So we got Lions plus 2.5, Rams minus 4.5 against Dolphins.
Wait, Marvin, we have to give out the picks. So you for the Lions game, I'm gonna take the Colts. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts. I think the Colts coming off a bye. Frank Wright's one of my favorite coaches in the league. Him coming off a bye, I think they're gonna get that W. So I'm gonna take the Colts minus 2.5.
All right, then for the next game, Rams versus Dolphins. Who are you taking that one? Then you go first.
The Rams Dolphins games. I'm gonna take. Oh man, Tua. This is the first game we're gonna see Tua.
That's why.
And they're coming off. Give me the Rams. I don't like this because I really do like the Dolphins this year, but I've never seen Tua play. So I just feel like it's not smart business taking the Dolphins.
That's all it is for me.
So I'm going to take the Rams.
I can't bet on a rookie quarterback going against Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey. It just doesn't make sense to me. And 4.5 points isn't even that much, so that's less than a touchdown. So I think the Rams cover that. Then the next game is the Raiders-Browns. This is one of my favorite picks, kind of. Browns, they just lost Odell Beckham Jr. for the rest of the season. Their offense probably going to take a little step back. I think Raiders are going to cover this plus 2.5. Raiders have been a good team all year. Yeah,
I'm taking the Raiders as well. I think they go into Cleveland and get the W. Raiders are sneakily beating good teams. They have a win against.
They are.
They have a win against Kansas City. They have a win against New Orleans. I think after you get really beating teams as well as those, I think they're gonna handle Cleveland and get the win in Cleveland.
The next game is the Vikings-Packers. Divisional games are weird. It's always hard, and it's a kind of big spread. But Packers are pretty good this year. They bounced back nicely from that embarrassing loss against the Bucs. And Vikings, who is going to cover Devontae Adams? They have nobody on that roster that can even come close to doing that. So give me that -7 spread for Packers.
Honestly, this is probably going to take people by surprise, but I am going to take the Minnesota Vikings. Just because Green Bay already beat them once. This is a wonky division game. So just give me the Packers. Just give me the Vikings. I think Packers win, but I'm going to take the Vikings cover the spread.
And then Pats at Bills next week. What do you think about this one? Does Belichick still own the Bills?
I'm going with the old saying, the hungry dog runs faster. The Bills are coming off a win. It's an ugly win, but it's a win nonetheless. Patriots are coming off, 2 straight losses? Or it might be 3 straight losses. And it's just, things are just not good in New England right now. It's literally do or die for Cam Newton and Bill Belichick this year, if they want to try to somehow make a run at the playoffs. So give me the Patriots plus 3.5.
All right, so I think this is the case that Bills are going like, we can finally beat these guys. Tom Brady's no longer there. They're going to want that revenge all those years. They're going for that division title, so -3.5, I'm going with the Buffalo. The next game is Jets at Chiefs. This one was a tough one. This is a -19 spread for the Chiefs.
Third largest spread in NFL history.
And I just didn't feel right choosing a team to win by 19 points. But I had to. I have to choose Chiefs -19. The Jets, they had a good game against the Bills, and they still only scored 10 points. They couldn't score, and I think
Kansas City's defense is better.
Kansas City defense is better. So, and they're gonna score. They're not gonna go to the red zone and not score like the Bills did. So, I got to take Chiefs -19.
Yo, this is like so hard to pick, but I am honestly just gonna think like these are professional athletes. they have to cover 19. So just give me the Jets plus 19.
All right, and then this is probably the most exciting game of the week: Steelers versus Ravens, AFC North battle. Ravens are favored -3.5, and I just gotta roll with my guys. Lamar gonna enter the MVP race once again and take charge with a win on Sunday, 3.5.
I'm also taking the Ravens plus -3.5. But I have a pick in this game that I really like that I'm gonna give it during our Fab Five. But yeah, give me the Ravens -3.5.
This one is a little interesting one too. Titans at Bengals. Titans are a -6 favorite only against one of the worst teams in the NFL. Record-wise, not their play hasn't been that bad, but Titans are one of the best. Bengals are one of the worst. I think one touchdown. I think that's enough for the Titans to cover.
Yeah, same. Give me not much to say about this. Titans are a good team. The Bengals are a bad to mediocre team. Give me the Titans -6.
And Chargers at Broncos. This is another divisional game. Spread's only 3, but Chargers, their offenses look good. They can put up points. Broncos, I don't know about their offense as much. I'm gonna say Chargers outscore them by a decent amount, and they're gonna cover 3.
Honestly, this was a tough game to pick because I do think the Chargers are better than the Broncos. If the spread on this was a little bit bigger, like maybe I could get like 6, I would take the Broncos. But since it's 3, because I do think the Chargers pulled out a very difficult win, and I'm a big fan of Justin Herbert, so just give me the Chargers -3. I don't feel good about it at all though.
You're expecting like a push, basically.
Yeah, so I'm expecting a push.
All right, and then this is gonna be a pretty big game too. Saints versus Bears. Saints are on the road. Saints are -4. What do you have here?
I'm going with BD Nick. Give me Bears +4.
All right, so you're gonna trust them again after last week, but
I swear the Bears have like the worst offense in the NFL. But yo, they're 5-2. Like I'm not like there's something's working. So give me the Bears.
All right, I got Saints -4. Were Saints on a bye this week? No, they played the Panthers. But yeah, Saints, they had a tough game against Panthers. They pulled that one off, and I think they're gonna do the same thing this week. Pull it off, and the spread is not that high. -4, I think they cover that.
Panthers are one of the most underrated teams in the NFL.
They probably are. They could low-key make a playoff run if the schedule wasn't that hard. But then 2 more games left. You got 49ers at Seahawks. 49ers are +3. I'm taking that 49ers +3. I think Seahawks lose another divisional game here.
With the game being in Seattle. They had a tough loss in Arizona. I think they're gonna have a pissed off practice. And apparently Jamal Adams is like good to go this game. 49ers are banged up. Give me Seattle -3.
All right, I don't think they can stop the 49ers offense, but we'll see about that. And then the Browns game, the odds didn't come out for that yet, so we can't speak on it. So the Bucks at Giants. Bucks are +10.5 or -10.5 against the Giants. Giants suck. Bucks are really good. Bucks are gonna cover that spread -10.5.
Yeah, give me the Bucks -10.5 too. I mean, after seeing them destroy the Raiders, a team that's much better than the Giants, I don't feel right taking anything else. But we missed the Cowboys game. The Cowboys game got
the odds are out now.
Yeah, the odds are out.
Okay.
It's Philadelphia -7. I'm gonna take Philly because Cowboys are just terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna take Philly.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Philly there too. Then Philly -7. Cowboys are the worst team in the NFL now.
Oh, and Thursday night. I don't know if this will be out by then, but if it is, I actually do like this pick a lot. Hammer the Panthers -2.5.
I have the exact same thing.
Hammer the Panthers. So that's what. And I'm gonna get to my favorite 5 picks of the week. One of my favorite picks of the week. I'm gonna go with Steelers team total over 20. Ravens are gonna win that game, and I'm a Ravens fan. We're not like the 2000 Ravens with Ray Lewis and those boys in that defense. We're not. The Steelers are a high-powered offense. Deontay Johnson's back in the mix. They're going to score 20 points. So take that team total, Pittsburgh team total over. Take Titans -6. That's one of my favorite picks of the weekend. I'm also going to go with Seattle -3. Seattle, you cannot do this to me back-to-back weeks. If Seattle doesn't cover this week, I'm going to have to start giving people Seattle on the show. Honestly, I'm probably going to start giving people Seattle on the show. And another pick that I do like is I'm going to go with the Panthers -2.5. I think that's a good pick for the better football team. Atlanta, they're playing a little better ever since they switched coaches, but I'm gonna just roll with the Panthers. And my last pick, this one was hard for me, and I know a lot of people are not gonna want to pick this, but I just got a gut feeling. Take the Vikings +7. That's one of my favorite picks of the week.
All right, so we're going head to head on a couple of these. I think we agree. My Fab 5, you got Raiders +2.5. I really think they're gonna win the game outright against the Browns. So,
actually, I made a mistake. I do like the Vikings pick. I'm gonna switch it. I would add, but I'm gonna switch it. Give me the Raiders +3 instead of Vikings +6.
All right, yeah. So Raiders 2.5. We both got that. Bills -3.5 versus the Patriots. I just don't think Cam is good anymore, and I just don't think this Patriots team is. I gave them the credit early on, but now they just look bad. I just can't see them beating this Bills team where they've been struggling, but I still see too much potential in them to not cover 3.5 points. Then I got Titans -6. As you said, the Bengals are just not good enough to keep up with the Titans team. I think they should win by a touchdown. Packers -7. Green Bay is going to do what they did to the Texans. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams will not be stopped by the Vikings. So -7. Then they got Rams -4.5. Against a rookie quarterback, Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, they should be food.
Something's telling me as long as Tua is a serviceable quarterback, I think Miami actually wins that game though.
No, I don't think he's to come out and look at a good team as your first ever NFL start. That's tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
But I will say this: we both have Raiders and we both have Titans. So lock those in as a parlay. If anything, that should be guaranteed wins.
And I didn't come with a can't lose this week because I needed a can't lose break. Because you honestly looking at the state of games, there isn't really anything is there really anything that should be a part of a can't lose? Honestly, I guess maybe Titans.
Honestly, he's not giving the can't lose this week, so I'm gonna give you guys my first can't lose this week. All right, my can't lose parlay. This is pretty simple. Half the picks are just taking the money lines of the games I like, but Rams money line, Packers money line, Titans money line, Bills money line, and adjust the spread of the Raiders game to +7. Can't lose. That's guaranteed money right there.
The fact that he gave you guys Rams, you're gonna it might win, but you guys are gonna sweat this one out. Just know
Yeah,
you're gonna sweat it
we
out.
might sweat it out, but if you're not sweating, it's never fun. So I'm telling you guys, this is the win today.
All right, that's all for this week. We'll see you guys next week. This is the money making show. See you guys next week.